G'day, and welcome back. My name's Annie, and this is my creative detour. Welcome back to the Paper Stash Smash briefing of what I made last month and what I'm going to be making this coming month. And I'm just going to cover what I made out of the Christmas Spectacular for the month of March. So I'll be covering three things. I'll be looking at what I made out of this one particular collection. And then the next thing I'll cover is where you can find the walkthrough videos and the tutorials on the things that I have made. And then the last thing I'll cover is what collection I'm going to be using for the month of April. So let's get started and have a look at what I made for the month of March with this Christmas Spectacular 6x8 collection pack, because you had to use 6x8s or 8x8s for the month of March. I did make other things with other projects that I'm working on, but specifically for this collaboration, I targeted this Christmas Spectacular by 49 and Market, and I wanted to smash the whole pack. And all I have left in my scraps is this. Now, I did smash the whole pack, including this cover sheet. I have another pack, and that was the reason why I wanted to smash one full pack, was because I didn't really need two. So you can go back and watch that video for the introduction of the month of March. So I don't have any scrappies left. I will throw those away. And I managed to also use some of the ephemera that I have in my collection of this. I have 12x12 sheets. I have that other 6x8 pad. And I also have quite an array of ephemera. So I did make this one main accordion album, and I won't go through it now because there is a full walkthrough video, which I'll link below, of going through this project. But it turned out really well, and I'm really happy with it. Its purpose is for Santa photos. So I designed the accordion album for it to perfectly house 5x7 Christmas Santa photos with children. So you can, for this one, I'll probably use it for my grandchildren's Santa photos and get it out from year to year. And with an accordion album, as you know, it's perfect to stand on the mantelpiece or on a sideboard or something like that. So go back to the video and have a look at that. If you're interested in a tutorial on how to make the accordion album, put a message below. I haven't had a whole heap of people requesting to see that, but if there's enough interest, I will make a tutorial on how to, all the sizes and how to put it together. So leave a comment below or leave a comment in the project share video for this project. So then after making this project, I was left with a whole heap of scraps that I wanted to get rid of, because I don't like putting scraps back into my stash. So what I made then was a card folio, and this is Tiffany's from Let's Get Scrappy's design, and I'll link her tutorial below on that. So I made this card folio, which is perfect for if you're wanting something more than a card, if you're wanting to put in gift vouchers, or if you're wanting to put in some photos. And it has a nice little spot for journaling or a photo. It has a journaling spot here for you to write your greeting, or you could put a photo here. And then it has some tags and a photo mount over here and another little tag. So it was really good at busting those scraps that I had left, but I still had quite a few strips left. So this card folio is a 6x6 card folio, but the strips, what do we do with them? So I did actually do a masterboard, And I did a masterboard on another project and showed how to lay down all of your scraps and lay them down square and straight, so that then when you cut it up, all of your products are all square. And I did it on the Bees and Butterflies collection from Paper Rose. So there is a tutorial on showing that. I show how I position the piece of paper that I'm sticking it down to, how I started off, where I put the very first piece of scrap, so that then you can cut that masterboard up. And you can see that all of these scraps, no matter whether they are straight at 45 or whatever angle, they always stay square. So I will link that below as well, that tutorial on how to bust all of those scraps. So I did that. I made a masterboard for the scraps for Christmas Spectacular, and you can see that I did a similar thing. Then I decorated it, and this actually goes into my accordion album as a photo mount or a journaling spot. I also managed to make 2 little tags just out of the scrap. One of them is in the Card Folio, which you saw, and I made this tag as well. So just using up every single piece. And then I also managed to make 9 Christmas tags that are perfect for putting onto a gift. So every month I always do a Christmas video, and I show a Christmas project that I've been working on for the month, and I post it on the 25th of every month, and that's so that I don't get to the end of the year and not have any Christmas projects made. So I managed to make, out of all of those scraps, 9 really nice tags that you could put onto some presents. So let's have a little look at those. You can see this one says Magic Moments, and it's just got some tickets on it. Here we have some more tickets and a Dear Santa sentiment and some little children. Here we have some presents and a ticket and a Merry and Bright. Here we have the Star Attraction. Here's Santa himself with Here Comes Santa and an Admit One ticket, which was quite funny. Here we have just some tickets and some floral pieces, and I stamped a Peace and Joy stamp out of my stash. Some more tickets, some ephemera, and Deck the Halls. Here we've got just another tag and some tickets, and a Jingle All the Way with the bells and tickets. And we believe in Christmas. I believe in Christmas. I love Christmas. That's why I'm doing something every month, because I love Christmas. And then the last one is Season's Greetings with just some tickets. So they turned out really nice. With my tags, I like to put a long ribbon on it so that somebody could tie that onto a gift, or they can knot it and feed it through. It'll go through itself. So it's just a long enough ribbon and some twine to put onto a project. So that's the projects that I made, and like I said, I will link all of the videos below in the description for where you can find the tutorials for these and the project shares. So that's what I made. Now let's have a little look lastly at what I'm going to use for this month coming. Okay, for the month of April, I'm going to use this Mediterranean Summer 12 by 12 collection, because we're meant to be using a 12 by 12 paper pack or a collection pack. So I've got this in my stash. I got it really cheaply from my craft shop here in Brisbane when it was closing down. And you can see here that, sorry for the glare, but I'll just show you. It was originally $22.50 and I got it for $10. So it is a much older collection from Paper Rose. you still can get some of the resources for this on Paper Rose currently. But as for those of you that watch regularly, as you know, I love using Paper Rose. So this is a good opportunity to use this up, get it out of my stash, and I'm going to make some things for Mother's Day. I don't know what I'm going to make yet. Once I purchased this and got it for such a good price, my next time I was ordering from Paper Rose, I did pick up the Mediterranean Summer die cuts. So I do have those that I can use. So we'll have a quick little flick through it for those that have not seen it before. And it may be perfect for doing some projects for Mother's Day. So let's have a quick look. As you know, Paper Rose puts sentiments on the back of their cover pages. And this one has a font that's very scripty, very loose and scripty. I will just tilt the page because the Paper Rose paper has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's sort of a satin finish, and the lights do reflect off of it a little bit and it shows up. So I will just tilt it a little bit to help you see it better. So some good sentiments. Then we have sheet A called Mediterranean Summer A, and it's a cut apart sheet for 3x4 cut aparts. And on the back is a nice pink wash, and it's a watercolor wash with a little bit of almost like sponging around the perimeter. Then we have sheet B, which has a big feature element with pomegranates and roses, and then some pomegranates on the back and figs. Then we have a large wreath on page C and some little bouquets on the back. Then we have some greenery, some leaves, and some of them are eucalyptus leaves, which I can see. And Paper Rose always puts this lovely banding on the bottom of each sheet on the strip that you can use. Then we have a nice swag, and it's got a watercolor background in the back of that. Then we have some large single elements on page E that you could easily fussy cut these all out. So if you didn't have the additional die cuts pack like I've got, then you could easily cut out this sheet. Page E has some really good images for you to cut out. Then it has a purple wash on the back, and it's deeply saturated in color. Then the last sheet, there are these little arrangements on sheet F, and it's kind of a muted, really dusty pink wash on the back. So there we have that collection, Mediterranean Summer, and there's the die cuts. They are just normal die cuts. They're not embossed die cuts, just normal die cuts that you push out the elements. You can see that there are some sentiments in it. We have smile, best wishes, thanks, happy birthday, and hello. Then we have this one that has the pomegranates and the leaves, some more greenery and some roses, and some little bottles and some more arrangements. So I look forward to playing with these and seeing what I come up with for Mother's Day. So keep a lookout as I post things throughout the month of April. Probably later in the month of April, I'll be posting some of the projects that I'm working on. And also just keep a lookout down below for those additional videos that you can click on to see the projects that I've already spoken about in today's video. All right, thanks for watching, and thumbs up if you liked the video, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now.